Okay, Andy Johnson here. We are looking at the diversity field experience for Special Ed 509. And I'm just going to kind of go through this. And if you have any questions, go to the discussion section on our D2L. Click discussion, and there's a place for questions, or you can email me. You'll receive 20 points for the report and analysis of this, 5 points for your proposal, and 5 points for your small group diversity task force. All right, so first of all, you get to choose one of these areas of diversity. Recently, I just included mental health as an area of diversity. I have a period there that shouldn't go there. A student did this area last semester, and it turned out very interesting. But people who, as students, hopefully you'll interview some adults, who suffered from mental health issues, depression, bipolar, anxiety, eating disorders, or other mental health issues. What was it like going to school for them? How could we have made their educational experience better, if any? But you get to choose one of these, so have an experience. I guess if you wanted to, you could choose 2 areas, but you decide. The goal is to have an experience. So, in the past, we addressed diversity by having you go to a school and look at diverse populations. This is built on the idea that to understand diverse populations, you have to have a meaningful interaction, to converse, to listen as well as to speak, but mostly to listen. That's how you have diverse experiences. All right, you are to travel outside your normal experiences and expectations. Go outside. Go outside your comfort, your boundaries, all right? Meaningful interaction means that you are observing, participating, conversing. Think about approximately 10 hours of contact. You could have interviews. You could go to special services, community groups, campus organizations, gathering. This is purposely wide open. The goal is for you to understand, to come to a new understanding. Learning means that you are somehow changed as a result of an experience, that there's a change in thinking, a change in paradigm, or a change in behavior. So I'm hoping for significant learning here, a change as a result of this experience. If you're going to an area that's unfamiliar to you, of course, always bring someone with you. If you're going to interview someone from the population, here are some ideas or types of questions that you can use. You must have a proposal submitted to me, and I'll show you what that proposal looks like in week 4. Put that in the D2L Dropbox. Now, your proposal provides a general sense of what you're planning to do with this experience. It just shows that you have thought through the process. It's common once you get out there that this changes slightly. So you aren't locked in to your proposal. Sometimes you have to jump off the horse in the middle of the stream and get onto a new horse or whatever. Pardon the metaphor. All right? So it shows you have thought through the process. The report part. The learning goal is for you to come to a better understanding. You'll describe what you have learned in a paper that is 3 to 6 pages in length, double-spaced, no more than 6 pages. I will stop reading after the 6th page. So say what you have to say. In your report, you'll address these elements, and you can read those by yourself. You don't need me here to read it for you. And this is the criteria I will use in grading your written report. Now, it's worth 20 points. I will have some lectures up there, some videos up on academic writing, if you're not used to that. And I will go over all of these. But again, I want to stress, your report demonstrates that you had a meaningful interaction and a significant experience, with your designated population. Meaningful interaction. Have that word sink into your brain. Meaningful interaction. this sink into your brain as well. Learning. You are changed as a result of the experience. A new understanding, hopefully. You will also have, in week 15, you're going to meet in a small chat room group. All right? The goal here is to share insights and look for commonalities. Use the questions to guide your chat room session. And we will be having chat rooms, so you'll see what that's all about. But each person will describe their experience, unique things, etc. What did you learn? All right? So you're to have that chat room experience. And I'll be looking at all the chat rooms. All right? I do look at all the chat rooms. Based on your chat room, what are 3 interesting or important ideas that you'll take with you? So you're going to have the chat room. Hopefully you're going to find out interesting or important things. And you're going to be graded by the depth of your thinking. And again, show that you have learned, that you have changed. Give us something insightful. Tell me something. Be interesting, for goodness sakes. Do not mistake quantity of words for quality of thought. Your responses, you put this in a D2L Dropbox, I didn't say that, should be long enough to say what you want to say, but not so long as to be a meaningless, wordy, boring, or irrelevant. All right? Do not give me any word salads. And I'm very tuned in to just putting down word salads. A word salad sounds something like this. This is a report on widgets. What do I want to say about widgets? Well, widgets are very important. There's many important aspects to widgets. I just gave you 4 sentences that said nothing. So make sure you say something. Here is the proposal form for your diversity field experience. It needs to be put in the Dropbox. Use these headings. Some undergrads sometimes put my words in there. Nope, just use these headings. It's not that complicated. And use this. Tell me the information that you know. You may not have complete information. But again, this shows that you have thought through the process. And really start thinking about this now. Don't wait till week 3.5 to start working on your proposal. Start on this. Start thinking about this. This is a significant part of this class. And hopefully it will be good. Criterion for your diversity report. All right, you'll have these 3 headings. And you'll describe the population experience under conditions. And that's boldface and centered. Experience. This is the biggest part. This is where you describe what you learned. This is the data. And recommendations. Based on your data, based on that, this is what I recommend. All right? What practices would make learning or school life easier for the population? These are your recommendations. Do not give us new insider information here. Don't tell us what anyone said here. This is your ideas for recommendations, although they may give you some of that here. All right? So the best examples really enumerate 3 to 5 points. You know, based on this experience, based on the data, here are the recommendations made for this report. And this is the criteria for that report. Again, I will go over this criteria with you in a later video. And I have to check and see, did I have the criteria twice? I guess I did. I guess I'm really hitting you with that criteria. All right, that is the diversity field experience. Key ideas, meaningful interaction, learn, move somehow in your thinking, your outlook, and be interesting and unique. All right, individual report, an analysis, proposal, and small group diversity task force.